The thing that I want to also hit on in this is, from what I'm seeing now, I can also see why it was so easy yet hard at the same time for xAI to do what they did in building as many data centers and their 100,000 GPU cluster that they built in the timeline that they did, right? But what it came down to was one man, probably Elon, being able to say yes and procure everything in the supply chain. Where a lot of these projects get held up is not because it hasn't been designed or because they don't know what they need or whatever else, but it's getting held up in like procurement. The guys on the ground are ready to go. The guys on the ground understand what the needs of the facility are, the project, of everything that's going on. And then somebody 3, 4, 5 levels up, or in a completely different department like procurement or whatever, thinks that they know better, and they're trying to beat somebody down on price, where your problem is not price, your problem is speed to market. And even if you paid, let's say, 5% more for something, and in some of these projects, if you're talking about $1 billion, yeah, that's 50 million. But in the scheme of things, like, you're paying 5% more for the timelines that you want things to be brought online in. Is that worth it? For a lot of this stuff, it might be. But this is how Elon was able to get, and xAI was able to get their facilities up and running so much faster, is you had people that could actually make decisions, cut purchase orders, buy equipment. And because of that, everything was good. Everything was able to be ordered, shipped, procured, done in crazy timelines. And they were ahead of the build of most of these data center projects. So they were able to get to the front of the line. They were able to buy all the production slots. And through that simple thing of being able to say yes in a procurement process, I mean, that's priceless. That's worth everything else, right? And a lot of that was able to happen because they were able to just make decisions quickly. People are also focused on their specific task, doing their specific thing. When you're split attention, split focus, split everything else, you don't get as much done in the same period of time as somebody that is sole focused on a single task. And that is the biggest thing to move any productivity, down the line, is single task focus.